How's it going, everybody? I thought maybe I'd make a video today instead of doing an unboxing video. I'm going to do a cleaning video. This is how I clean my speakers that I get. This is not a tutorial or anything like that to say, hey, this is how you should do it. This is just how I do it. Basically, what I start off with is I start off with a spray bottle with a little bit of soapy water in it. And I mean a little bit of soapy water. This thing probably had maybe a thimbleful of soap in it to an entire bottle of water, and I've just used it down to here. Basically what I do is, if you have an old toothbrush, make sure that it's really clean. Don't use one that's been gummied up or anything like that if you've been cleaning rusty parts with it. Basically what I end up doing is, depending on the severity of how dirty the speakers are, like with this one here, usually you get stuff stuck in around here, around the surround. I just take a toothbrush. Always make sure that you're doing it from the bottom. Don't go up here and clean it. Always do it from down here. That way anything that you knock out falls to the ground and it's not going to fall down and get into your voice coil. So just kind of clean around here with the toothbrush, get inside there and just keep working it around. This one I've already done, so I'll do this one. This one, you can kind of see there's some gunky stuff up in here. So we'll start off down here, kind of clean it. You want to watch out if they're older speakers that have like the foam surrounds on them. You might have an issue with poking through the surround, so you may not want to use a toothbrush. You may want to use something a little bit softer. But areas like this stuff's not really coming out that great. So I'll just keep going around like this. Then what I do is I'll take it, and we still have our area down here, which is kind of got stuff in it. And just go over it a little bit harder. And then you get it out. Now, whenever it comes down to doing tweeters, I always take it. I'll hold it upside down like this. And I'll just kind of brush inside there. Make sure that you don't poke a hole in it. Just get some of the stuff out. Same thing goes for in here, around where the seal's at for your voice coil. Just kind of hold it upside down and kind of flake it and spin the speaker while you're doing it. That gets all of that buildup off of there. Then what I'll do is I will take my paper towels. I'll put my paper towel down, and it's hot here. So it's like 100 degrees out here, and that's not even in my garage. But what I'll do is I'll spray a little bit of soapy water on the toothbrush, and then I'll take my paper towels and get the excess off of the toothbrush. Then I'll go back over some of those harder spots and just kind of keep spinning it. Just like brushing your teeth, I guess. Then take your paper towel and kind of go over inside. Put your finger in between the surround and the outside of it. And this will get all of that stuff out of there. Whenever you're done, you can kind of see some of the stuff that was in there. Right here and right here. Then what I'll do is I'll take that same paper towel, spray a little bit on it, and then just go over and wipe down the inside of the cone like this. And what I do is I always try to get one part wetter than the back part and lead with the wet portion here. That way you don't get anything stuck down inside your voice coil. So just kind of go along and just twist it. And then work your way down into the center of the cone. And key part here is always keep it at an angle. Don't clean your speakers like this. Keep it at an angle. And then if there's some spots that seem like they're kind of problematic, then just take your toothbrush again, hold it down over your work area, get it a little wet, damp it out again, and then go back. So there's a little area right here. So just kind of go over it. And what you can also do is take your toothbrush And then you can actually go over the cone too if it's really dirty. And just go over it lightly. You don't want it super wet, but with a lot of these cones nowadays that are polypropylene, a little bit of water is not going to hurt, a little bit of moisture. So then once you get it clean, or what you think is clean, then take your paper towel again, go over it with the wet side one more time, and then grab a new paper towel and then dry it off. So this speaker, as far as I'm concerned, is now clean and good to go. And we'll see if I can do kind of a comparison here. So this is the clean one. This one's dirty. And you can see down in here. So it's not a huge difference, but I do not use any kind of Armor All or anything like that on the surrounds. The reason why I don't is because it basically, if you wipe it on and you don't wipe it off and you just leave it, sometimes it'll get gummy and you'll get dust and stuff that sticks to it. I'm not really that firm of a believer of Armor All. A lot of times, whenever it comes down to speakers, I don't use Armor All. Flat out, just don't do it. Anyways, that's it. I want to go ahead and clean up this other one here. Hopefully that will help you guys out a little bit. Cleaning the inside back here, you can kind of do it the same way. Take a toothbrush and kind of clean inside there. Always make sure to pay attention to where your speaker is at, meaning your voice coil. You don't want stuff to fall down inside here and get locked up. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. That'll about do it. Have a good one, guys.